Hello and happy Thursday no, it's Thursday? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another live stream. I look forward to working with you guys today. So I did my Your Forger just for fun piece because we as a family are watching Spy Family and we love it. I love Your Forger. I think she's so much fun. So I drew a commissioned myself to draw this piece. Rob, hello, welcome to the stream. And I drew it, I colored it traditionally with watercolor and Copic and Olo markers, and then my scanner decided to die on me. It doesn't pick up the color correctly. I did a bunch of digital fixes on it to try to clean it up, but if you look closely, you can see that it is extremely blotchy. It looks like it's super low res, but it actually isn't. So I digitally colored over some of it to try to fix it, but here, I don't know if you can see where it's got all this rainbow colored blotch going on, which is not what I want. And so I'm gonna color it again digitally, and then maybe I'll have her as a print of the month or something like that, but I want to be able to use it in some way. So I thankfully had scanned the inks before I started painting it, and today I'm going to work on the flats with you guys, and then I'll get started on the digital coloring. Oh, hello! So good to see you again. Welcome to the stream. Jason Coates, hello. You are not late. I started late. I apologize, everyone. Christy Misty, Rupert, Kat, hello. Hi, Philip. All right, so what I'm doing is I am getting the flats done. So I am working on a layer that's not the line art. I have the line art turned down so that I can see the flats and what I'm doing. And basically what it is there's no aliasing. There's no soft blend or anything like that. This is a chunky pencil, and I am going around and breaking up the piece into selectable areas for digital coloring. That is, in my world, called flats. Devin, hello! So, that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm going to try to get this done pretty quick. I am not a professional flatter, so there's probably some things that I am doing incorrectly, but I am just trying to get this done nice and fast. So we're just going to haul ass a little bit and get this finished. So now I'm working on her earring. How was everyone's July 4th weekend? Did you enjoy it? What did you do? All of those good things. I just need the orange. Was good on the beach. Yay, that's so awesome. Mine was awesome, thank you. I mostly was just trying to finish up a deadline, honestly, but I did. So hooray for that. Not your best weekend. Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry. It rained all weekend in Arizona. Oh my. That's surprising. And what happened, Jeff? Are you okay? wreck and fractured wrist. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to clean up some of the fingers. I didn't do a particularly clean job on them because I knew I would come back to it. Cersei Artist, hello! Welcome to the stream today. How's it going? Yeah, pretty much, but no one seriously hurt, just a total truck. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jeff. That sucks. Alright, so now I'm going to change the color a little bit of the gold so that I can have her hairband in a different shade. Steve, no, I don't do all of my work digital. So I drew this on paper and then I've scanned it into the computer. And I actually colored this one traditionally too, but my scanner had such an issue that I'm recoloring it digitally. But yes, this was the traditionally painted one, and now I'm doing digital as well. Oh, thank you for following me from Australia. Rob, thank you for posting that. Okay, so now I'm going to take the black, and her dress is a few, like it's got different areas that are like matte black and then some areas that are more of a latex. So I'm going to do some of it. I'm going to make all the blacks varying colors, but bear in mind that this is the flats. I'm not going to use this for actual coloring. This is for selecting only. So I'm not picking colors here. I'm just laying down. I mean, her hair could be fluorescent green for all I care. The flats make zero difference. So just so you guys are aware of that. They may start looking a little bit random, but it doesn't matter. Hello, what the fan art? Welcome to the stream. Yes, your digital color. So right now I'm working on the flats. selection in. Now I'm going to just choose, I don't know, I think I'm going to actually go a little bit brighter to make my point that the flats don't make any difference to the final colors. So we're going to use green. My Canada Day was great, Philip. Thank you so much. Almost done here. So I didn't close that little gap right there, and that's why it all filled. Shit. So I didn't close a gap here either. Golf Boy Sunday, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there has been a lot of your art. Yes, I don't grow my nails long, Cersei, because of that reason and just because I find it annoying. And my thumb is always short. Hello, D-Dog. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So even like, my nails are shorter than what is considered short nails. Like if you ever, I don't know, you guys probably don't use them, but they have like stick-on nails, for instance, and the short ones are still far too long for what I can live with. So I just have my regular mangy ass nails. I'm not very good at taking care of them. Absolutely, I will, Golf Boy. That's so awesome of you to bring them. Hello, Stanley. Welcome to the stream today. Oh, wow. It's very bright in here. This is like one of the times of day that I try to like do other work because it gets so bright in here that I have a hard time seeing my monitor. So It's a great problem to have when I'm working traditionally. There's tons of natural light, but to work digital is really aggressive. So I'm just going to take down the brightness a little bit. There we go. Slightly more human. Okay. Yes, eventually curtains. But that is going to really screw up the way my desk is placed, and there are no curtain rods here. There's blinds, but the blinds don't really do enough. So, yes, I am aware that curtains exist. Right now I'm using Photoshop CC. I also am starting to use Painter. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit more blue for the center one. Okay, resetting view. Oh, you picked up Clip Studio. Nice. Thank you, Kenny. So we just got to hang on through this part, which I will admit thoroughly is quite boring. But hopefully I'll be able to get to the other stuff soon. So I'm gonna do her boots in the same color. Okay. I'm not really that great with drawing heels in general, but I'm really happy with how the heels turned out on this one. Sometimes, like, I usually try to find one thing that I'm happy with on a piece, and for me it's this foot. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that marker company. Hello, Lauren. Welcome to the stream. I'm very sorry about my delay in responding to your email. I am trying to catch up. Okay, now I'm going to do this back boot and I'll just make it a little bit darker. For real? So it's not just me that doesn't mind the unflavored? Oh my god, that's crazy! Yay! I'm so happy it helped. I was really worried that I'm just some odd bucket, which I'm sure I am, but still, yay! It's perfect. Oh my god, that's crazy. Ah, shit. So I didn't close something. There it is. There's so much else to love. Oh, thank you, Golf Boy. Yeah, I know that now I'm a little behind the curve. I felt like I was doing really good as far as being, you know, on the curve at the right time when I did my first version of this one, but now digitally coloring it, I'm well behind the curve. But whatever, I wanted to do it anyway. Lauren, what do you mix it with? Do you have like frozen berries or anything like that? That's amazing. Yay! I'm so happy. Whoop whoop. So, unfortunately, I did the, just let me quickly save. I did the roses on her dress as a final step on the traditional one. So that the piece was already colored, and then I just roughly threw in the roses with a Copic marker. So now I have to draw them again. God damn it. So I will do that, at some point in here, but I'm just acknowledging to all of you that I'm aware there are no roses on her skirt currently. All right, let's get the red in there, since at least that we know is red. Let's see. Okay, so all of it is red. Yeah, I'm working on the flats right now. So I'm not working on the line art, I'm working on a flats layer. Yes, Kat. I'm planning to do the digital colors pretty much exactly the same. It'll just be done digitally. But we'll see. All right, now let's just make this a little bit darker. And as soon as I'm done with the flats, I'll go in and lock this layer so that I don't mess it up. I believe so, what the fan art. Thank you, D-Dog. Though, what the fan art, I don't watch the sub version, I wait for the dub. So I think I'm caught up on everything that's out so far in the dub. That's all I know. Hurik, thank you. Welcome to the stream today. We're almost done here. You could watch out art for hours, something really therapeutic about it. Oh, nice. I'm so glad. You watched the episode 12 subbed. I know I keep saying I'm going to start reading the manga, and then, you know, the time that I have is like right before bed, and lately I've just been like passing out. I'm so tired. But I really want to start reading the manga. I'm ready to do it. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, I'm just going to put like a gray tone in for her eyes. And that's all I'm going to do for now. I usually freehand the eyeballs and the lips. I don't flat the lips, ever. Alright, so let's take the line art and put it back at 100% opacity. I'm going to take the flats and I'm going to lock the layer. And then I'm going to do what I usually do with the line art. So this is the line art for it. It was drawn on Arches hot press paper, so that's a bit more textured than my usual inking paper if I'm going to leave something as an inks only piece, like say a cover for instance. I will ink it on my extremely buttery smooth paper. This is a lot rougher paper, so when I zoom in you will see dotties and blotchies, and that's because I inked it on a far more textured paper. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into channels. I'm hitting Control click and I'm clicking on the icon. So now you'll see that there is a selection. I'm inverting the selection so that I'm selecting the lines, because usually I end up selecting the white. And then I'm going to go back to layers right here, and I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to call it line art. And I'm going to do edit, fill, or shift F5, and I'm going to take it to black at 100%, and voila, we have ink lines without the white paper underneath. And the thing that I love so much about that is that now I'll be able to work with this and do color holds. And the color holds I do with, I'll make another layer on top, and I'll right click, because for some reason my Control-Alt-G that used to always work is no longer working. So create clipping mask, and now it's linking, it's a clipping mask on the line art. And so if I wanted all the skin tone to be bright red, let's do that real quick, just for shock value. All right, here we go. If I wanted the skin tone or whatever I'm doing to be bright red like this, now I can. But it's not actually on the line art, it's on the clipping mask. So that's how I do color holds for any digital color cover that I work on. Did I see Steve's question? Oh, okay. I didn't. Thank you, Rob. What kind of pen stylus? I am using a tablet, and the one that I'm using is a Cintiq 22 HD. It's kind of an expensive one, but I've worked with Wacom, not the company, but I have bought Wacom products my entire career. So even though there are new products out there, for me, the Cintiq has been a lusty since they were created. So I definitely invested in a Cintiq. So what that means is I basically have a monitor, and my monitor I can draw directly on with this stylus right here. All right, so I'm just going to delete all of the color holds because I don't want that color, obviously. I'm going to take my flats layer and I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to unlock that one and I'm going to call it colors. And the first thing that I do is I delete that background color because I don't want it, and I never do. I just do that so that it makes for a cleaner flats application for some reason. So anyway, here's our psychedelic crazy colors. Now we'll start fixing the colors and making them the correct ones that they should be. But the flats, each area needs to be different. I can't have the boots exactly the same color because then it's hard to put shade that's separated from what's behind it or whatever. So I need to actually change. I'm gonna unlock the layers. I'm gonna go back to flats. I need to make this arm separate because right there it's touching her boob and that is causing me problems. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Pencil tool. cut that off right there. Yes. All right. I know that looks ridiculous, but I need it like this. So that arm is now a different color. When I go to select it, I won't have that arm while I'm trying to shade her boob, for instance. They do cause a lot of problems, Outsider. Okay, Kara, hello, welcome. I'm gonna lock flats again and turn on the line art. All right, so her dress, as you can see here, so this one is the actual colors that Yor has. Her dress is red and black, Dawn Bait, and she has gold accessories, and this is the colors that I will be doing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and steal some of these colors and use them on my digitally colored piece. It's quite happiness that I can just steal my own shit. Mara's touching boobs have gotten me in a lot of trouble. Oh no. Tom, hello. How are you doing? Okay. Let's go ahead and make all of the skirt parts that should be black that color. Now I'm going to go ahead and make this part darker. Let's get her boots in there. Yes. Things are improving. Our situation is not looking so psychedelic, and I'm personally not a big fan of psychedelic. So, yay! I'm going to put another layer in between, and I'm just going to make that white for the background. I want to make it kind of splotchy like I did here, but probably not as much splotch. We'll see. Bottom of skirt. Thank you, Hal. Whoops, wrong one. Okay. So. And I missed a little spot right here. Hello, David Robinson. Welcome to the stream today. And then her eyes are almost like a maroon pinky color. So that's going to be really fun, but I'll do that afterwards. Okay. So. Oh, really? It doesn't bother you? I'm on the fence about it. It kind of bothers me. All right, I forgot something I need to do in the flats. Right here, her boots have red soles. She's got a little Louboutin going on. So let's select that. Almons, hello! Welcome to the stream. How bad would it be to just make the changes over the digital one? Honestly, not bad. but it would require so much work that it's easier to just digitally color it again, because I'd have to flat it, I'd have to do all of this stuff. Usually those kind of things can be fixed. In this case, not so much, because I actually did try to make a print out of this one, just an original owner copy for whoever ends up with the sketch, and it didn't print nicely. And it's not my printer's fault, because they are awesome. Okay. Time to start working on her skin. We might as well. I'm just going to delete those. Leave the white background so we can get remarks. I definitely plan on leaving it white, but I'll probably put some splotches on there. All right, so for her skin color, might take it a little bit more into the yellow range. We're gonna go into my simple airbrush tone. Yeah, that's a little too much in the yellow range. So right now I'm just kind of doing the basic shadows, and then I'll go back over it and get a little bit more contrast going on. I'll add some highlights. Hanusol, hello, welcome to the stream. I want to do a digital version anyway, Devin, but yes, having a proper scanner and deciding on one and all of that would be a good first step. Ooh, maybe I'm going to do some sort of like, there's a shadow on her face. And then her eyes are really glowing. How do we feel about that? I'm feeling interested. Scanner tier for the next Kickstarter. So I'm turning the hardness down again. I'm going to just get some highlights going on here. Right, Mark Riojas? Yes, I know what you mean, what the fan art. Like, kind of what they did with Morticia, where she always had a band of light, but I almost want a dark shadow there. We'll see. That might just be too weird, but it's worth a shot. Water break. We're going to go a little bit lighter still. Okay, and I'm going to take the hardness of the brush up to 40%. Just makes everything look a little bit more like it's got a stronger light source. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, maybe I do. Kind of like that. Give her some shine on her boobies, but for that I'm taking the hardness all the way down because we want big, soft, round situations. Yeah. Me too, Tom. I'm really liking the shadow. It's so weird. This is brave for me. We'll see if I can pull it off. I may not be able to. Let's bring in a little bit more purple into the proceedings here. Too much purple. Way saturated. Holy shit. Okay, now I'm going to take the hardness way up and make a shadow right there. Too hard. Something kind of like that, because there needs to be a shadow cast from her skirt right there. And I'm going to create a new layer, and it's gonna have the drop shadows. So I'm gonna do some drop shadows, and for that I need it to be even darker. I'm gonna take the hardness down a little bit. I had it at 80%. Now I'm down to 60 something. Right? Big, soft, round. You know what? That burn, Hanu Soul, is so deserved. I cannot tan no matter how hard I've tried. Thank you, Stanley. taking the hardness down a little bit more, and I'm actually just going to take the opacity and flow down a little bit because I want a drop shadow from her hair, but it's not as close to her body right there, and as such it would be more diffused. So the closer a shadow is to an item, the sharper it is, in my opinion. I could never give any kind of lectures on whatever it is in the world that makes it that way, but just Dawn observation for the day. Photoshop is the only way I tan. God damn it. It's really not fair. Okay, so I'm getting all of the sort of foofy shadows out of the way first, and then I'll start working on some of the closer in shadows. Dawnservations, right? Look at me and my smart self today. Truthfully, I'm kind of a dumbass, but you know, I try. So this is all more of a purpley shadow that I'm using right now. Take the hardness down. Now she actually has pretty pale skin, so I can't go too far here. All right. This has got to be way darker than the other leg because otherwise it makes it look like she's got a really weird, strangely shaped big butt in not a good way. Because this ends up being a little bit of an optical illusion that it's a continuation of her butt cheek on this side. And it looks really bad. Oh my god, I didn't notice it when I was first working on it, and then I put the piece up on my mantle just so that it's away from Sherlock, and I saw it. It's one of those things you're almost blind to it, but then once you see it, you can't unsee it. So like I pointed it out to Jo when I was on the phone with her, and she was just like, oh my god, I never noticed that, and now I can't not see it. Like, you're welcome. Oh yeah, you're going more towards Clip Studio? That's cool, Keeman. Alright, so she's a little overly tanned for what your skin tone is normally, so I might have to lighten it up a little bit, but for right now, we're just rolling with it. So that's with the extra shadows, and I think I like it, so I'm just going to add it into the colors. Merge layers. Big butts are, I'm sure, you know, I agree with you there, Mark, but, you know, big butts is fine, but when it's got a weird off-cropping that looks like a weird off-cropping, it doesn't really work. Beetlejuice, hello, welcome to the stream today. Then it's just unfortunate, but situation. Yeah, I went a little dark. I tend to do that because it's what I like. All right. I'm going to start doing the color holds because we've gone... I don't like black lines, so... We have a little flat situation here. I did a poor job, but I'll fix that in a minute. Alright, I'm in the color holds, and now I am changing the color of the lines because I'm not a fan of the black line. Plenty of artists are, so I am not picking on anyone. It's just a personal preference. All but situations are okay. Yes, she should be more your like. I agree. So I will lighten her up shortly. So last night Dan was introducing our youngest son, Lyndon, to Michael Jackson. You know, we were playing Michael Jackson songs while they were all playing Uno, and I was working on a Lady Death sketch that I needed to finish. And we're all sitting around, and Lyndon looks up and is like, you know what, Mom? No offense. I hope you don't take it this way, but you really look like Michael Jackson. And I'm just like, oh my God, here we go again. That is my husband Dan's first impression of me, was that I looked a lot like Michael Jackson. And I've kind of always chalked it up to Dan is terrible at faces, but oh well. Yeah, right? It happened again from my own child. The Dawn MJ picture? Which one is that? Oh, like the one that I posted on my Facebook? Yes. No, he didn't get sent to the corner. No, no. Okay, we're going to darken the lines a little bit here for underbutt. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the levels a little bit. So I'm selecting all of her skin. I think I've got all of it now, right? I have the neck, I have the back leg, okay. And we're going to lighten it up a little bit. Before, after. Yeah, that's better. That's more her skin color. Okay, I'm going to make a layer called lips. Go Dodgers! See you later, Juan. Have fun. See, that's the kind of shit that gets you sent to the corner. You know, saying I look like Michael Jackson or like another human being, I'm completely fine with. But to say that I'm essentially that self-centered to draw myself is the part that really gets to me. Juan apparently is going to a Dodgers game and he didn't invite you, Tom. I don't know what you need to read into that, but probably a lot. Right, see, Lauren says it perfectly. She's like, I hate that too. I wish people would realize after a while it's not funny. Just makes us feel bad hearing that we are so vain we draw ourselves over and over. Right? I'm not vain. I'm not that obsessed with myself. Thank you, Art by Clark. But you know, Lauren, I used to be like far more butthurt about it until I was standing next to Chrome at, I think it was actually Dallas Comic Con, Fan Expo Dallas, like 2 or 3 years ago before the pandemic. And he was getting it too. And I was like, oh my God, okay, so it's not just girls that get told that. Thank you guys for catching that one. Did Rob catch that? But yes, you know, I have it's therapeutic for me to send you guys to the corner because I know you're just, you know, having fun and it's no big. But when it happens repeatedly at shows, it can start feeling a little like, oh my God, I can't answer this question again kind of thing, you know? With you guys, it's fine, and I get to send you to the corner, so we all go home happy. Exactly. And you guys get it, and it's just a big joke. Um, for the person that's saying it to me the first time, they don't realize that it's time 1000 on that weekend, and they don't mean it in a bad way. So, you know, I've really tried to take that in and understand that it is not meant in the offensive way that I think it's meant, you know? And I have to kind of rewrite my brain every time and, you know, come up with jokes and stuff because Chrome is easy on the eyes too. So, you know, I know it's all not meant in a bad way, but at the very beginning, like when I first started going to shows, oh my God, I took it the like worst possible way and it would get me so butthurt. I do not like the shape of her lips yet. It actually took me a few tries on the traditional too. I finished one live stream with you guys and then I was just like, ugh, she's ugly. So I tried to fix it, and I have a feeling it's going to take me a few tries here, too. It is a snowflake. Good eye, Hanusol. Let me move out of the way. I'm not sure what you guys can see. So it's part of my Christmas decorations, and I don't really have anywhere to put it here, so it goes on the fireplace. So I kind of have a nod to Christmas year-round. How fancy. See you later, Stanley. Oh, it isn't even just guy logic. I hear it from everyone. The Baroness was my first Dawn print, and I got it because it's a self-portrait. You know what? You know, I'll give you that one, Tom. If I recall correctly, the first time we met each other, I was wearing glasses, which are almost exactly like the Baroness glasses, so I get it. You're forgiven. Aren't you worried that it's going to melt? Well, for starters, it's wood. Solid wood. Secondly, I never turn on the fireplace. I find fireplaces to be very stinky. Whether they are, you know, a fake fireplace or not, like this one is a gas fireplace, but the wood that's in it is kind of this, you know, ever-burning fake wood stuff. And those ones stink really bad too, because it hasn't been used in a while and then it's dusty. So I never turn on the fireplace. The joke is that it's a snowflake? It is? Oh, I'm such an idiot, Comic Newt. The level of what a dense idiot I am sometimes is baffling, even to me. And by this point, I shouldn't be surprised. But no, I'm surprised. Oh my God. How do you guys even stand it? I am such a moron. Singularity, hello. Welcome to the stream. It is Dumbass Dawn, an art hour. Oh my God. Like you've been there, also true. Hallmark ornaments go on sale this weekend. Oh my, woo woo. I've kind of a little bit been banned from buying any more Christmas decorations. Dan is not having a good time because this is a smaller place. and the space to hold Christmas decorations has shrunken quite a bit. And I have a lot. And so Dad is like, no more. It's fun to see someone else is like, you guys are not nearly as, not the sharpest tool in the toolbox type person as I am. I am far more of the duller tool in any toolbox. That's true. Gold stars for you, Tom. Twinkle, twinkle. I do. I have like 22 pounds of flock left and nothing to flock. Woe is me. Alright. I have gotten so tripped off. What the hell? Okay, Aw, Devin, that's so sweet. Dull tools are just well loved. Boy, that is some really white background. I think I'm gonna make that a slightly different color. Even if I just go to like a light gray. Hello, sister. You'll buy Christmas decorations in my honor? Thank you, Tom. Because once Christmas comes around, I'm going to start getting itchy fingers to buy things. One must have a new wreath, man. Dan doesn't understand. Oh, no, that's too expensive. Shipping has gotten, like, insane. I forbid, I outlaw all the things. Right? No, I forbid it. Do not send me any decorations. I have nowhere to put them. And Sherlock is only so big. Oh, yes. Okay. So her eyes are going to be dark, and now we are going to make them fuchsia and glowing. Chicken Heat, hello! Long time no see. How's it going? I can stop you. You can't catch me. You can't find me. No, wait. Shit. Oh, sorry, Chicken Heat. Yeah. At the time the Denver Comic-Con signups were sign-up ready, I still wasn't sure about entering the US and the cross-border. I'm a dual citizen. It's not that. It's just the cross-border travel was a little bit of a shit show, but it's much better now. So next year. Once you get Christmas stuff out of the way, the rest of the year will be Halloween. Woo! I kind of did, Devin. I really thought about buying a post box or whatever, and then I was just like, fuck it. Buying a post box and saying it only fits letter mail. in advance do you sign up for cons? Very far in advance, actually. Sometimes to a year in advance. And then it really depends on the show. Some fill up very quickly, others not so much. Nader, hello, welcome to the stream. So if you're going for it's like a smaller local show, you probably have a little bit more flexibility as far as when you sign up. But if you're going for like a fan expo show or anything like that, sign up as quickly as you possibly can. Like, check whenever they're putting up their dates and sign up immediately. Well, Kat, I may be coming to New York Comic Con. I'm still waiting. So I did not get accepted into Artist Alley in New York Comic Con. Sad face Dawn. So JP Roth and I are considering getting a booth together, or I will see if I can be with, one of the retailers. A couple retailers have offered me a spot. So I'm still kind of a possible maybe for New York Comic Con. Good evening, Lee. It would be so cool to meet you too, Kat. Lee, I am this close to telling you need to change your name and drop the un. I do not like saying Lee the Unremarkable. How about we have an opposite day today and you become Lee the Remarkable? I am so sad whenever I say Lee the Unremarkable. Ever have someone take care of con sign up stuff for me? I did a little tiny bit chicken heat, but it's wonderful that someone is doing that for artists. But I'm way too much of a control freak. I have to have the email, see it with my own eyes, fill out everything, know the rules. But I'm one of those kind of people that I could very easily get tripped off with the administration and business of being an artist and not draw. That's kind of my problem. Oh, yay. I hope I didn't offend you, Lee. I feel like I've met you in person now, if I recall correctly. And it's just been on my soul. I need opposite day. Yeah, it would require a lot of trust. Yeah, because I've done that before and then I've ended up at a show and there was no table for me. And that shit really bothers me. Okay, we did meet in Dallas. I thought so. I remember you were standing right here. And so, yes, if you don't mind. Because you are not an unremarkable individual. Fred Walsh, hello! Long time no talk. All right. Thank you, Philip. Yes, just so everybody knows, the Harley piece is my print of the month. So I want to show it to you guys here because it's a cool one. And when I posted this one, I got so many comments and so many requests for prints. And so I want you guys to be aware that it is available because it will be gone at the end of the month. My print of the month runs for 1 month, and then you have another chance for the last 2 weeks of July 2023 to get it. So get a move on because she's not going to last. Here she is. All right, let me see. Lauren. It's crazy how far in advance you have to sign up for shows and pay for them. It's an investment as well. People don't talk about that enough. How much shows cost? Oh, yes. Shows eat up so much money. Yes, Devin, that's kind of what we're thinking to do, but I haven't heard back if there are any table availabilities because it is a little late in the game for us to try to sign up for that. You need the Your print? Yay, Hanusol, thank you. Oh, I'm doing great, Fred. Thanks. I hope you are as well. All right, so there's the Harley, and I'm going to sneak attack you guys with the Harley every so often. Yes, Rob did add many votes for Your Prince. And Rob owns this Harley piece. Now, why did you get another one? I already gave you one. So you got the art and you got the original owner copy. And then I saw at the beginning of the month, thank you, you bought another one of these prints. And I'm like, what the fuck is Rob doing? This whole, like, I need 3 copies of each. It's a little random. Thank you. Rob forgot he had it. Yes, you will be seeing a Cyberpunk this month. Technically, I was supposed to have the next Cyberpunk set out last month, but I kind of forgot to put it in my print run. So it's in this month. I need one for the girl. Also, only I know I have an original owner copy. Oh, oops. Am I supposed to not be saying that? No, the Your is not out now. I'm working on Your, and if you guys like her enough, I will make her the print of the month for August. Oh, if I said Your, I meant Y-O-U-R. It will get a little confusing. Oh, it doesn't say that on it. Shit! God damn it. I thought I did that. Okay, so I do that on actual published originals, and at the time this wasn't my own. Okay, sorry. So to this, no, I haven't printed the next one yet. So there technically wasn't, I'm doing the Cyberpunks once every other month. And so, last month was supposed to be the Cyberpunk month, and this month was supposed to be a non-Cyberpunk month. Dawn forgot, so this month is now Cyberpunk month. And then I'm going to start doing some more of those quick funsy sketches. Dawn cyber spilling. Fight! Oh yes, I was working on eyes. Ooh, sometimes my computer sounds like it wants to fly away. Now I'm just getting really confused. Are you guys asking me questions or just trying to, like, screw me over or screw me up? Alright, time to check the eyeball placement. We always have problems, in case you didn't notice. Thief my own colors. Okay, found all kinds of fun stuff to order this month after sorting all the signed prints. Aw. Whoever named the character. Yes, I agree. So I'm putting some actual bright red in her eyes too. Just a teeny bit. God, I really can't see. The glare is very intense in here. So now I'm going to go darker still on her eyes to give it that shadowy look. I'm going to set my brush to multiply for a second because I want it to actually darken the, I want it to darken under her eyelashes as well. I'm just going to take the opacity down. That's what you say when I'm in front of a ring light? No. I'm going to mess around with the line art for a second. I'm going to change to a pencil brush. I want to get a little bit more lashes going on. Yes, I actually do have a con banner and I use it sometimes when I'm desperate. Alright, so this is what I'm going to make eye shine and glow. Alright, and I'm going to change the properties to screen over here, and then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to put it on the airbrush. Oh shit, I'm on the eraser tool. Brush, and I'm going to take out the airbrush, take the opacity down, the flow up, and I'm going to change it to color dodge to start with because we are going to get ourselves some glowy eyes. I want plain white. X. select this and put a bit more glow because her eyes are looking a little bit too dark. Hairbrush, color dodge. Danbot has entered chat. Oh, it's true. Who are our July birthdays? It's an excellent question, Philip. All right, now she needs some blush. So we're going to get her some blush. Normal. Let's take the opacity and the flow down a little bit. It'll be a Thursday stream. Yay! I'm going to give her some eyeshadow. Love your work. When you were a kid, 10 years old. 10 years ago? 10 years ago, I was not a kid. Thank you, though. That's very kind. Who or what did you read? Were you a comics reader, graphic novels, Nancy Drew? I lived in Japan and I didn't read anything like that, but I looked at all the manga comics. So I would flip through them, but I couldn't read Japanese. Alright, eyeshadow time. And I just need to select her face so that I'm not going to color something else randomly. And let's give her a little bit of eyeshadow. So, the other day, because we did the kids' feast, right? And we were having a conversation while cooking dinner of like what would all the different characters that are in Naruto and what they would be like going into the My Hero Academia universe and who they would get along with in the class and all of that and their reactions to one another, and we were just kind of tossing out ideas. And I'm telling you, I was so excited about the conversation and I loved all of the thoughts that Dan and the kids were having, and I just sat there and realized, oh my god, I have gone fully over into being a hardcore manga and anime fan. In case none of you noticed. never, right? You didn't notice. I was like, this is the most fun conversation I've had in ages. I'm loving this. Hello, Kristan. No, Kristan. At least out of it we do not see banana sticks. That's true. See you, Mark Riojas. Have a wonderful evening. No. So I'm just adding little drop shadows on from her boots and stuff because I think it makes it look a little bit more believable. Sometimes I'll notice on a cover where I like miss the spot for putting a drop shadow. It drives me crazy. Because I feel like then the clothing don't look like they're on the character as well. I don't know. No, Mage Hand, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for being here. Bill Robertson, hello. Welcome to the stream today. It's hair time. Alright, so I just darkened it. You pre-ordered the Hell Witch versus Lady Death 5-pack Coffin was ordering. Oh, so it was a 5-pack, they all came together? Thank you, Devin. Ooh, what I can do is I can make the the gold on her headband, so that can have glow and be catching light, and that will cast some light onto her black hair too, so that'll be fun. You could buy them separately, but it was a better deal as a 5-pack. Nice, thank you. No, Laura will be visiting for 1 week in like August 15th to 20th or something like that. But yeah, not until mid-August is Laura going to come for a visit. Super sad. But I'm proud of him, and he's doing his thing. And then right now the big thing is to get Vienna ready for uni. So, you know, we're starting to like find the uni list for her school, and you know what things you need to bring for dorms and all of that. So it's fun. I enjoy it. It kind of softens the blow, getting to take them and buy them new bedding and, you know, a setup for their school time and all of that. It helps me not be quite as aware of the fact that I am packing her so she can leave, because I'm obsessing over, should it be a purple bedspread or a pink one? It's like, squirrel! Oh my god, should you just get Chrome's face tattooed? That's hilarious. That's true, Bill Robertson. But it's still sad and I will still cry. No one is safe from the mom tears. Alright, I was really happy with yours hair here, so I'm going to try to do that again. However, my light source has changed, so I have to, you know, bear that in mind. My oldest is out of college and my second will be a senior. I'm almost an empty nester. Oh, wow. So, okay, senior. A senior in college or a senior in high school? College. Damn. So yeah, you are almost done. Good night, Hal. Don't stress, Dawn. My stepkids are in their 30s and they always visit. You'll never be rid of your kids. Good. Because otherwise, sad Dawn is sad. Dr. Dark, hello. How are you feeling? You've been binging Stranger Things? Oh, good. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, I'm going to erase this ring light thing that I have on here, because it's kind of getting in my way. I'm glad you're doing okay. Took her eldest daughter getting married to move out. Ah. Papa Trail Dog, yes, I was under the weather. I just had a really bad migraine bout, but yes, I'm doing much better now. Thank you. Thank you. See you later, Hanu Soul. Sounds delicious like usual. So technically it would be a shadow. I don't even know if all of her hair would be that highlighted. I have to figure that out. Tonight, ooh, my room has gotten darker. Tonight it is spaghetti, and I'm going to definitely need to leave on time today, because I need to get dinner cooked. Dan and Lyndon are going to look around for litter, because a certain Kitty Sherlock is very much out of litter, and I've gone to 3 stores and the litter aisle is empty, except for some of the types I don't use. I will not use scented litter for Sherlock, and that's kind of all there is right now. So Dan and Lyndon are going to go hunting for litter. Yeah, it's just Tom. The sun was coming in, so I had to turn my camera, like the gain on my camera, way down, and I didn't realize that it was dark. Oh, I have no idea if it's a shortage. Maybe it's just the couple stores that I looked at, there was none there. It's an empty shelf. So I'm going to lighten it first a little bit. Gives a new thought of glitter bombs. True, that is a little scary. So I'm just getting the colors in, and now because I'm working digitally, I can do some things that I couldn't quite pull off traditionally. Like I can put that her boots are picking up some of her thigh color and stuff. It'll make them look a lot more shiny. So I'll try it out and see if it looks good. If it doesn't look good, I'll, of course, undo. But yeah, I want to give that a shot to like give them a stronger shine, and I don't know, I think there's a few more things I can play with now that I'm working with it digital. Not yet, Rivera. I'm so sad. So we must have just hit it too well, or it's just our luck that, we thought we were shuffling it, so at least, it would be properly mixed in, but we must have shuffled it in such a way that it's like buried at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know what went wrong, but it certainly has not been the finest moment in our lives. Maybe in like 5 or 6 years, somebody's going to find it and be like, hey. I'm just going anywhere where I think the light would catch a little bit more. And give the shiny, leathery look that these are. So I'm going to make these like much more shiny than her dress is. Kind of giving off a like leather, latex straps over leather kind of look. Watch the ticket turn up for this Christmas. Oh, excuse me. I would just be so happy if the ticket turned up at all. I'm just going to undo that real quick. Did not like. Just like Oprah, you get a commission. You get a commission. Everyone gets a commission. Oh, I wish. I know. I really do, Rob. You want to do a commission so badly, Keeman? Aw. I did not pick up a Sherlock 10. I have given up when it comes to Sherlock and actually using anything that I buy for him. Right now, Sherlock is obsessed with pipe cleaners. And so we get him the little, just those little fuzzy wires. And I will take it and I'll bend it, and he plays with it for hours. Hours and hours, and then a few more hours. It's crazy how into the pipe cleaners he is. So that's what he's got right now. All the skills I have, I want to knock one out. Commission yourself, Keeman, and then show them around and say I'm accepting commissions, like on Boop Squad and in your Instagram and Discord and all of those things. I'm sure you can do some commissions. Omega Wolf, hello, welcome to the stream. Basically, all my social media posts are self-commissions, yeah. And there is something very, very fun about self-commissions. I'm becoming quite obsessed with them. All right, so this is probably too blue, and I'm going to need to change, desaturate a lot of it. But for now, I'm kind of just rolling with it, and we'll see. And then I'm going to work on her. Ooh, I need to do her gloves. Are they selected? They are. All right, so I'm going to work on her gloves, and then I'll start working on her back leg, then her dress, and then there's going to be a ton of kind of tying the room together and trying different color combinations as far as the glows and the shades and the light and all that. So there's certainly more to do. Oh, seriously, Omega Wolf? Welcome! It's so great to have you here. Today I am working on your Forger. She is a Just for Funsies draw that I did a little while ago, and I'm doing a digital colored version of her. It's great to have you here. Alright, so it's something I'm learning, and you know what I've been working on is digital colors on a cover project, and I can't show it right now because it's a non-disclosure piece, but what I really worked on this time was latex and picking up ambient color. So I really tried to level up in that and kind of not be as fearful as far as that really shiny leather and latex, and pick up ambient color and put it on the latex because it's almost like a mirror and it should pick up stuff like that. And I think, you know, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's my best coloring I've managed so far. So I'm really, really gonna try to do that here and get her, at least the parts that I'm assigning to be shiny, nice and shiny. Spill the beans, we won't tell anyone. Oof, no can do. No, this time I was told to keep it to myself. Okay, I need to go a little bit darker in some places on her boots. Make them a little bit more. I gotta add shadows so that the light pops more, right? Side note, I'm still very obsessed with Downton Abbey. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, that makes it look, it makes the highlights look more shiny when you just add some darker shadow in there. Speaking of Scott No, he is the second to last person on my commission list. And then I'm done. So my next commission on my wait list is a Wonder Woman. And I'm going to get started on that too. And Mo is Francisca. Oh, really, Lauren? Yeah, JP Roth just told me to start watching it like a few weeks ago. And now I've like gone full... How far am I into Downton? I just watched the one, well, I don't know if I should be spoiling anything for anybody, but I think it's just us here. I just finished watching the one where, I know spoilers, so I think Mary just met the guy that she's going to be with in the end. And it's right after Rose and Atticus's honeymoon and then their family gathering or something like that. But let me see. I think I can just open Netflix and see where I'm at. It gets better with the later seasons, and the movies are great too. Yay! Yes, Joe's made a good suggestion, and I've never been into these kind of more older period piece kind of movies, like, ever. I could be just getting older, and so I'm more easily entertained. I'm not sure, but I have gone full in. I love their family. Oh yes, and Tom is leaving soon. That's where I'm at. He's packing up. It's just after Christmas. But I don't mind spoilers, so if you say something that's a spoiler, I don't care. Oh, right, Kara? Stranger Things is so awesome! I'm assuming that some people here, like Dr. Dark and others, have not finished season 4. So we'll keep our spoilers to a minimum. But yes, very good show. Yes, it's fantastic. Because you don't have to watch it, you can just listen. I was just about to say, where am I going? Oh, sorry, Tom. No, I'm talking about a Tom in a show I'm watching. Season 4 was excellent. You just finished Stranger Things 2, taking a break till probably tomorrow. Ah, yay. We just did that. We watched through all the seasons until 4 part 2. Comfort show. If I don't have anything to watch but I want something in the background, it's so nice to rewatch your favorite episodes or seasons. Right? So agree. Oh, you know what? I'm excited about spaghetti. Sometimes I'm not, but today I really am. Thank you, Philip and Keeman. In the end, I'm not entirely sure how this shadow is gonna play out, and I might just need to finish coloring her face, but I will think on it. You know, I'm not gonna declare it a failure yet. I will let it sit for a while and we'll see how we feel. Seriously, keep the face shadow? I'm gonna have to do something to the rest of it to make it make sense. Otherwise, literally, I just did a face shadow for funsies, which honestly I'm okay with, but theoretically the top of her hair would also then be in shadow, and I'm gonna have to think it through. But yes, I am liking it, as I also need to push myself in some of these more, you know, high contrast light sources and shit like that. I know it needs more litter, Philip. I'm getting worried. Just the top of her left shoulder, I agree. And then I think the top of her head, too. So I'll need to do some work on that, to be sure. Face shadow is approved. All right. I'll do my best to make it work for you guys then. No, actually, he hasn't, Philip. There's been no fur balls in quite a while. He usually does one every 3 months or so. So we're probably due for one this month or next month. Could add sparkly to the non-shadowed right eye. Ooh. You said sparkly, Rob. Sherlock is sitting in old man pose at the top of the stairs. I can see him from here. And I can hear him from here. How did I do the gloves here? Because I was quite happy with them. Ah. And I didn't do any light on this part. And you know what? I think I like it that way. I'm going to get rid of the light here. He is doing his Jabba the Chunk impression. I love that, by the way. Okay. So back leg time. Soon anyway. I think I need to get a bit more dark into her gloves. What? A little bit lighter. Let's do a little messing around with the levels here. Getting better. We're going to do a little bit more shine on this eye over here, like Rob suggested. We've got sunshininess again. Ooh, it's bright. Major glare attack. It's gonna be hard for me to see again for a minute. I'm gonna just desaturate the leather for a second. Okay. Let's go here and take the saturation down just because I don't really want all that blue. That was just a remnant from the flats. Okay, back leg. Here we go. So I put a little more light in the back leg because I want to pull it into the background a little bit more. I'm just going to make it like, you know, atmospheric perspective, but really a lot of it for that back leg so that it drops back. It's not as, you know, in your face, that kind of thing. And then now I'm going to build it back up with a bit more shadows. And her knee would be flatter in the front right there. And we'll get a little bit of shadow going on here. I'm probably going to make that a little bit softer. Quick save. So do any of you have any plans for the rest of the week? Are you on vacation? Are you working? I'm working, so, you know, no judgment there on the working, but I'm just curious if anybody's got any plans or what they're doing. Okay, wow, it's very light. I'm bored of the leather right now. We're taking a leather break. Working in the studio. Tom is working, planning my 50th birthday party for the 14th. Whoop, whoop. Just here working on an arc, just in case. Good for you, what the fan art. You're working on an arc just in case. That's hilarious, Rob. So the 14th of this month, correct? July 14th. I want to... Oh, and it's on a Thursday. I'm off Friday and Saturday, but no plans. Might get back to some arting. Oh man, yeah, sorry, Dr. Dark. I hope you're able to get back to it. That would be amazing. Alright, let's see about adding this shadow here. Can stay hanged over through the whole weekend. Alright, I'm going to not do those lines on the actual piece, but I'm going to do like a test run layer. So what I do when I'm not sure about something is I'll create a new layer, try it out, see if it works, and then if it's good, then I'll combine the two layers and put my weight down on it. Thank you, Philip. Joyanne, hello. Welcome to the stream today. Phil Robertson, see you later. Have a good evening. Almost time for Canada women's soccer game at 8 p.m. your time. Oh, wow. So are you having dinner and getting ready to watch the show or the game? Chewy Rodriguez, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I'm going to do some of the gold, honestly, just because I want to. I'll take 100 male strippers in chrome masks. Oh my god. It's way later. I have to eat dinner before your stream. Oh, wow. I hope it doesn't screw up your schedule, Rob. Or just eats breakfast, as it is sometimes. It's true. The amount of self-discipline you have with food is quite incredible, Rob. I couldn't do it. You know, I might be able to, Kara. I can ask him. It sure would. Okay, now I'm going to go even lighter. And I'm going to go a little bit more saturated into the yellow. Okay. Now I'm just going to try the gold glow. So I'm going to pick the darkest color in the gold that I have right now, and I'm going to set it to color dodge. Take the opacity down a little bit more. Don't like that color a ton. I need to go a little bit more in the red, yellow range, slightly out of that reddish orange. But if I do something like this, I'm just testing this theory out. Then I can have some highlights. Those away and try again. Theoretically, I should be able to do some highlights in her hair that are cast from the gold glow of the roses. So, something kind of like that. I will undo this and redo it so that it's done nice and clean, but I'm happy I at least gave it a shot to see if this is at all a viable option for giving her a little bit of a light source over here, even though we are dealing with that shadow on her face. Chrome can video call me and I'll be in bed rolling around with my Chrome prints, all American Beauty style. Ah, that is amazing. Good night, Dr. Dark. Take care. So if I do something like this and just have all of the gold giving a nice secondary light source, that means it can be casting some of that gold glow onto her shoulder, because why not? A little bit over here. Oh, I'm always very excited by the prospect of some more ambient light shadows and highlights and glow. Fusion George, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, and so then there would be a drop shadow actually cast from her bangs right there too. So I need to add that in. But something like that may not be terrible. Yay! I'm going to save it. It's on its own layer with her eye glow, so I can just erase that, and I will do that again properly, but I just wanted to test it because I'm gonna stop working on this and leave it until Thursday. So probably. So I wanted to know if that worked first. She first blinds her targets with the glare, then goes in for the kill when they're defenseless. Yeah. Yay. We got ourselves a save. Your is being done. And yeah, I'm kind of liking, she looks a little older here. And I'm actually kind of happy with that. Exactly same line art. Isn't that crazy how things change just by the difference in color? There will be a video. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yes, please. Alright, I'm saving this one and sending it to Chrome. The Sleeping Beauty style one must be repeated. Oh, thank you. What, the fan art? Oh, did you just reopen Twitch for like the first time in a long time, Fusion George? Tom, do I have your permission to send that one to Chrome? The American, the American Beauty one. Oh no. Chrome has got an excellent sense of humor. I think he's gonna be way down for this whole situation, and I'm just there for the front row seat entertainment. Oh, thank you, Fusion George. Send them all. Okay, I'll try to find some more of them because they're just gold. I mean, it's amazing. Thank you, Kevin. Alright, and then a quick reminder to everybody, this print is available for this month only, and I'm taking advantage of the fact that I can show it here because I don't currently have a print of it myself. So this print is available this month. Everything in the US, any shipping to the US is free over $50 to the US and Canada. So there's always that. You can bundle and save. And you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It has been way fun. I look forward to working on it again with you on Thursday. And until then, I need to do some cover wrap up and start getting my bearings again for Divinica because I am back on Divinica. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm so excited. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.